Greetings, I am Captain Logan.
And I'm Vince.
And today we're going to take a look at Vince's TwoFace collection.
TwoFace, as the Italians say, l'uomo con due facce.
In the background of most of our videos, you see a couple shelves of nothing but TwoFace, and we thought we'd show you what all that's about. Now, Vince, why do you have a collection of nothing but TwoFace?
Well, the summer that Dark Knight came out, I started reading one of the things that inspired Dark Knight, Batman Long Halloween, which in my opinion is probably the best Batman story ever written, including
Killing Joke?
Killing Joke.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think it's better than Killing Joke also.
It's beautiful. So I just developed this TwoFace fetish, and I thought, you know, what better thing to make a collection of? I mean, who has a TwoFace collection? I mean, really.
No one I know, except for you.
So there is someone you know, except for me.
Let's get started.
Yeah, let's get started. Alrighty. Well, you know, I think we should probably start with the very first TwoFace toy I bought. Very first one, and I don't think it's the very first TwoFace toy ever made.
Well, no.
There is a Mego figure that I do not have.
Oh, wait, was there really?
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic.
And I haven't been able to find anything other than a custom Mego head.
Now that's the animated series version from the early '90s. That probably came out during first seasons of '92, '93.
Oh yes.
And that's ironically one of the only things in your collection that I also have. Also.
I bought my first one at Kohl's Comics in Chanute, Kansas. Check it out if you're ever in Chanute, Kansas. Totally worth it. But let's see here. More. This, I think, was my second TwoFace. This is a $25 figure. And I got this thing for $5. You believe this? It's ridiculous. Yay! I love cheap toys.
And this is the anime one, right?
And this is the anime, the Kia Asamiya, something like that. A couple of these things came out based on some of the comics that he'd written or drawn. I forget what his significance was.
He has weird hair.
He does. I don't get it. What's the appeal? Why would you deep fry one side of your head? Now, Cap here and I have our personal favorites between these two.
Should we do 1-minute debates?
Yeah,
each of these
sure.
figures?
Why not?
No, let's not do that.
But I like this one. Why? I'm going to have to say fond memories of the story that this was based on. This doesn't seem to be based on anything. Yes. Batman Long Halloween.
I like this one because that one looks dopey to me. Yeah. See the human side of his face? He looks like a mob boss, not a lawyer. See him? He looks like a lawyer. That makes sense. That just looks dopey. And, yeah, his hair is weird. I'll give you that.
Another deep fried version.
Yeah, but...
The thing about this guy is that he seems like some sort of, not a commanding DA. He seems like, imagine Gregory Peck from To Kill a Mockingbird if he was somehow less powerful.
Okay, but I'm imagining this guy with this, like, thuggish voice. Who's like Jigsaw from Punisher, you know?
Oh no! Not the glass! This is bad for my complexion! Alright. Now this guy's broken. Right here. And this is a diorama from Batman Forever, obviously, but it's broken right on the ankles. I don't know if you can see it. And I emailed the guy that sold this to me, and a month later, I get a response. And he says, you have to take it up with the people that sent it to you. I said, cool. So I had to wait 5 days. I was just too dang busy.
So you just kept it?
With it. And I thought, you know, why not? It seems to be reasonably sturdy, as long as I'm not getting froggy with it, as they call it.
Well, and the TwoFace for you is the important part. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Chris O'Donnell. I mean, come on. What if he breaks and falls off? Who cares?
Then TwoFace is getting hit by no one. He's getting hit by Gentleman Ghost. You just can't tell.
He just slipped on a banana peel. That's okay. It fits the theme of the movie. This, I thought would be funny to bring up. This is filled with candy. It's a little TwoFace bus that's filled with candy.
From 1996, which means that candy is like 13 years old.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's enough of that. But, let's see here. Let's do the Dark Knight ones. The funny thing about this is that this one little bobblehead looks infinitely better than either of the other TwoFace Dark Knight figures. I just dropped it. Oh no. The regular size one or the midget one. In fact, I found this one at Target, which I was surprised about. Do you want Batman to survive? No. You know, surprisingly, you say this one looks better than the Joker.
I think it does.
Mm-hmm. And You know,
I mean the Joker from that line.
Yeah, from this particular, not like...
Because we don't have one here to show, but...
Yeah. But you can look it up on eBay or Amazon.
I think it's just because I've seen such better ones that look more like his likeness. They don't look like Ledger. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying he looks especially like... What's his face?
Aaron Eckhart.
Yeah, but more so than the Joker looked like Ledger.
What's funny is that if you look at the eye of this particular figure, it actually looks more realistic. There's no way you're going to be able to see it. But it looks more human than anything else that came out, which I think is fantastic. This is like some sort of official collector's edition hoo-da-ha. I'm not sure why it came out or how many were actually made.
He's really green.
There's like 1,500 of these made.
Can I see that? I haven't actually looked at this one.
And
he is really green. Like, I've never seen Two-Face done that green. He doesn't have splotches on his face.
I've seen him in comic books like that, but not many toys. Now, this thing is also the part of the collector's edition here, and it even comes with a little certification card. But what's funny about it is that they made another car that's just a different paint job. It's exactly the same.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this paint job looks cooler, actually.
I like it too, the two-tone car as opposed to the split...
Two-tone, I get it. Oh, but the split down the middle is supposed to make up, obviously.
More Two-Facey.
More Two-Facey.
It's more of a classic comics. I mean, it is called a 1950s two-car, which this isn't all that rare. It came out in Walmart in the 2000s, therefore recently. But it is a watercolor collection. I don't even know that you can...
It's actually these watercolors that are on like a diorama sort of thing. Like, we shouldn't probably pull all of it up, but it's on this box, and you can see that it has like this diorama thing, so you put all these things on there, and then it shows them all. It's really silly.
And you're supposed to paint them, but I don't
know. Did you notice how they painted Batman on the back? He's got all this blue on it.
Black and blue. Like they do in the comic books for shading on black, apparently.
Yeah, but it looks worse.
It looks really absurd. But,
Are you going to paint that?
I don't think so, actually.
Oh, you should.
I thought about it, but then I went, no, I don't want to play with watercolors. So this one, I think, is significant to mention because he had a comment on it when I bought it. What was that comment?
Oh, I think what I said was that that looks darker than anything that happens in that whole movie.
And
that's Batman Forever again, and here we have Two-Face in I almost said a trench coat. That's not a trench coat. That's a straitjacket. But yeah, so that's creepier than anything in that movie. Two-Face in that film. And that's my one big complaint about Batman Forever, of course, is that he's too silly and he's Two-Face.
They tried to make him into the Joker. That's my opinion, anyway.
Well, we can argue about that on a later video.
This has no right to exist, but I bought it anyway. Straight from China or Japan. Now it escapes me. I think it was China. But
and there's no part of me that just wants to kick that across the room.
It is. They have an entire line of these things that came out. It's ridiculous, and it cost me like $8.
You're sure your coins?
Yeah, I think the coins would probably be the coolest thing. I got this one as a Christmas gift from this cat right here. And it looks really neat. It's straight from The Dark Knight, which was straight from another comic book that came out. This is the two-sided, non-scratched version. Now, I haven't bought the actual scratched version yet.
Yeah, they made replicas of both.
But I did buy a cheap version, which I thought was going to have replica stamped in it, but luckily it did not.
Oh, yeah, good.
So, I bought one and scarred it up. No, no, no.
Is that your close-up music?
Yes, it is. But, and this is supposed to be, in my screwed-up mind, a replica of, I think, Secret Origins Two-Face.
When you scarred it up that way from that panel.
Yeah. They had some real close-up. It's even a 1922. This stuff is ripped directly from the comic book. So anybody that thinks, wow, where did they get the design for the coin? Straight from the comics. So, and it's even the exact same year.
So that's not everything, but that's
not everything. That's just some things that we thought you guys might like to see.
Well, thanks a lot for watching. I'm Captain Logan.
And I am Vince.
And we'll see you next time on Geeks Not Nerds.